Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to ETS2, and welcome very loudly to me, the CraftyGamer. Right. Yes, that was a rather over-eager greeting to a Euro Truck Simulator video. Yeah, I've been on some rather strong coffee, and now I'm on to some weird drinks, so yeah, I'm going to be quite full of it at the moment. Right, you join me. This is what, the second video, no, third. This is the third episode, because the second one's still to go out yet. It's going to confuse the heck out of you people watching this now. So let's run through some of the facts. We have £204,963 in the kitty. We are now probably a little bit too much money now. We can never have too much money, but we are now on the roll. Seriously, we're now that close to buying our own truck. We don't have this Scania, this lovely Scania that's sat here, this S730 horsepower engine here. Very, very nice. We don't have that. But what I'm going to do a couple more runs on the on deliveries that are made for us, and I'm going to do a video which is going to showcase me buying my own truck. It's probably going to be a Scania. Let's face facts, I like Scanias. I do think they're the best ones in the game, but who knows, maybe I will buy a Volvo, maybe I'll buy anything. So anyway, let's jump straight into the job market. That's what we're here for. So let's go to quick job. Let's see what we got. Now, last time we was in Carlisle, and I don't want to do any of the European driving just yet, so I still want to do some of the UK stuff. Now, we've got a Carlisle to Plymouth with a reservoir tank of 11 tonnes. Now, we've actually been to Plymouth, or I've been to Plymouth myself. I don't think that was on a previous video, but I have done that one. But I haven't done Grimsby. Not many people have, really. But we've got 7 tonnes worth of cars in what looks like a Volvo, rather large Volvo as well. So yeah, for £13,500, we could take 7 tonnes worth of cars from Carlisle to Grimsby, and I've never been to Grimsby, so let's do the Grimsby drop. We'll unlock Grimsby along the way. I'm uber excited to get back into the world of ETS2. I really am. It's been a few days now where I haven't been on my truck sim, trucking the virtual miles and all that, because I do have a real job outside of this, obviously. So let's get this all set up. So let's get track IR happy. Once again, we don't have a sat nav inside the vehicle. That's really annoying, but hey ho, it is what it is. So let's just check everything works. Yes, my Roccat scenery. The Roccat gizmo I've got on my Galaxy tab works wonderfully as usual. Let's make sure handbrake is on, and let's start this thing up. We'll have, what time is it? 20:54. I'm gonna go with headlights. Yes. Put the hazards on. Obviously, like I say, I'd like to do this quite realistically, or as realistically as I can possibly do it anyway. Which, according to some people, is not very realistic, but hey ho, I'm the driver. So, let's get nice and comfortable. Let's sit back and enjoy the ride as we go to Grimsby. Everyone's ever said that before, but I'm getting excited. Be nice to get our own unit, whichever one it ends up being. I say these quick drives are really only good to actually showcase the different units off in the game. So let's just have a look at what we are actually carrying. Remember, it's 7 tonnes worth of cars, I do believe was the technical term, and it is. I'm doing a car transporter. Hey, and there's a balloon going over my car, over my delivery. So yeah, hop back in. Don't need the hazards on anymore. All right, let's get it out of here. Let's get the serious stuff going. Hello, Mr. AI Traffic. want to try and miss this Armco here. Oh, and I've missed it nicely. A lot of lorries going by at the moment. Does feel good to be back on the road. Back with all the pitfalls of ETS2 being the wonderful AI traffic. I can remember when we used to drive in the very early editions of ETS2. And the AI traffic being absolute bullies. You know, you really did struggle with them. They would literally just, you know, I mean, they didn't run you off the road or anything ridiculous like that. But if you drive cars or vehicles in real life, you kind of use a little bit of common sense that you've built up in real driving, and it makes no difference whatsoever in ETS2. It just didn't. And I've got to say, I'm going to take this time now to really thank SCS for actually fixing a lot of the problems we had with the beloved AI traffic. It's not perfect, and it does add to a challenge, but it's a million times better than what it was. No, we don't want that turning. That's EA, because we actually delivered there, I do believe. Roads seem awfully quiet at the moment, in the evening. That's not a bad thing, let's face it. That'll get us out onto the motorway hopefully, without any major issues. He says, so full of confidence. Looks like we're going to be showing off some of the night driving here in ETS2. The last delivery was a daylight into evening. This one's going to be obviously a nighttime drive. Come on, Volvo, up the hill. Oh, Scania trailer. I can't wait to get a Scania trailer. Hopefully with a Scania unit dragging it as well, would be nice. As always, or as with the last videos, the truck we're driving at the moment, the Volvo, it still has a limiter fitted, so 55 miles an hour is the maximum we're going to be able to do, which, knowing my driving, isn't a bad thing. Some roadworks are down to 50 miles an hour. Does help if you actually set the cruise control and not just say it. If you say it and nothing happens, you haven't quite set it right. But that's all right. Like I say, it's been a few days since I've been on ETS. I must say, I've been getting quite a lot of support from the ETS gaming page on Facebook. So to you guys, I say thank you very much. Long may it carry on. Obviously, all the support I can get in the early days is it's very gratefully received, I can tell you that for now. It tells me that I'm doing something right, and that you guys are actually enjoying these videos. Just taking some wide swings at these junctions. Might as well use the road that's available to him, not causing any hassle or hazards to the AI traffic. Makes my life a lot easier. There you go, AI traffic overtaking on the outside and just coming up to a blind bend there. Obviously not programmed into the AI traffic not to do that, but it is quite hilarious, especially when there's other AI traffic coming down the road the other way. The times I've seen that, and the AI traffic just goes ploughing straight into each other. I mean, I'm quite happy for them to do that. I just hope, dear God, that they don't just suddenly turn into my own truck, and an accident that the AI causes me financial damage. And a bill I could really do without. Like I said at the start of this video, I have £204,000 now in the in the whole kitty fund. So yeah, we are now. I mean, it costs about £150,000 on average to buy a fairly decent unit from the Scania brand. Anyway, I mean, I'm guessing most of the prices are on average probably the same. Now, there was somebody asking me, I really do apologise, I can't remember your name, but there was somebody asking me on the, why are you stopping? Why are you stopping? Oh, God blimey. And there's nothing in front of him. That's the annoying part. Anyway, where was I? Yes, the guy who was asking me on the ETS2 gaming page on Facebook about which wheel I use. I know I answered the question on the Facebook page, but for all you guys out there, and girls, if there is any, if you want to know what wheel I'm using a Logitech G920 wheel. It's probably about a month, maybe 2 months old now, and I really am liking this wheel. I mean, my old wheel was the Ferrari GT 3-in-1 wheel, and for its time, it was a good wheel. You know, it's led me quite well, but it was getting old, and it was designed Not want to get out there. Here comes a convoy of traffic. I'm never going to get out now. But yeah, I had the Ferrari GT wheel. And it did me well. I liked it. But it was, like I say, it was getting old, and it was an older style of wheel, if you know what I mean, the technology that was involved in making that wheel. And I always thought that wheels were pretty much just a generic device that you put, you just plugged it into your computer and away you went. Boy, was I wrong when I put the Logitech G920 on. It's just absolutely fantastic. I think Logitech do about 3 different wheels. I can't remember exactly, but there's like the G27 and the G920, and I think there's another one in there somewhere around as well. Absolutely fantastic wheel, the 920. So I bet other Logitech wheels are pretty good as well. It's added so much realism to my truck driving experience. There's a lot more feel for what the lorry's doing, and I can actually dial the wheel. And it sounds stupid, but the Ferrari GT wheel I had, it didn't quite work as well as the 920 I've got here. This one is just outstanding. If you are in the business, you're looking for a new wheel, just look at the 920. It really is nice. You actually get a chance to use one of them. Give it a shot. They're awesome. Let's not go past the old piggy bank there without going too fast there. That'd be a bad idea. Sometimes you just get these hills, you just judge them a little bit wrong and we'll get out before you. And you end up rolling a little bit too much. I think there was the exact opposite. I actually cut the speed down too much. Plenty of them from this Volvo. I can't remember what engine's in this one, but yeah, was it 7 tons we were carrying? So it's not a great deal of weight if it is 7 tons. After this video is recorded, I am going to take a photo of my setup. I did put a photo up on a Facebook page showing off the wheel and all that, and I do with my coffee cup. But I'm also using the Roccat piece of software on my Galaxy tab, which is also on my PC as well. And what that piece of software actually allows you to do is control the truck via another device. Now what I mean by control the truck is all the options that you use, you can actually do this via your mobile phone or via your, in this case, via a Galaxy tab. Works for quite a few devices that I know of, and people out there create profiles for certain games. And ETS2 was one of those games that has quite a few profiles out there. And yeah, it's a lot better than trying to remember what button to press on your keyboard. I mean, you obviously can program up your wheel, because obviously if it comes with many buttons, they're all programmable. But it's better just to have just misjudged that one a little bit. It is better to have it sat in front of you, and it's right within my eye line. Very well backlit up and all that, and very clear icons to show me what I need. Shame there isn't one for the sat-nav, that would be really nice. But yeah, I mean, I've got beacon lights, I've got high beam lights, the different modes on the lights, lift and drop axle, trailer H, differential locks, wipers, cruise control, horn. You know, I've got all the major stuff I need to actually operate the truck. Yes, I'm doing my best to get the... Oh, here comes the music. Unfortunately, I would like to have the sat-nav up, thank you very much. Now, 58 minutes from drop-off. I can't remember what the time was that the drop-off was supposed to be, so let's see how this goes. I don't want to be late. Very unprofessional of me. Music sounds like something out of Pac-Man. I'm guessing this is the Humber Bridge, actually. I'm just working that out now. It's SCS's version of the Humber Bridge. Very nice. It's pictured it's the middle of the night for us to drive over it. In fact, it was 1:30, what was it? 20 to 2 in the morning. And these cars were expected at their drop-off point. This will be the time that the traffic lights are not very nice to me. I just feel it in my waters. Start feeling the pressure. Come on, Volvo, we're not going to be late. I'm here to drop off point coming up on the sat-nav now. 8 miles away, 14 minutes to drop off. Am I going to be on time? Or is this going to be the third video in the series and I'm going to be late? Here we go, into Grimsby. Yeah, let's give way to him, actually. Probably a wise idea. That's nice of you, mate. Let's get this back under right lane. It always helps. I think we're going to go with let's play it safe. Let's face it, I don't need the XP. So that's back over there to the left-hand side of us. I'm just going to go out of the parking spot here because that's terrible. Let's get us roughly straight. That'll do for me. I'm happy with that. Question is the customer happy with that? Let's find out. Let's turn the track eye off for a start. Here, let's go. Was we late? Come on. Excellent. There we go. On time. 203 miles, 5 hours, 31 minutes. I hope the video wasn't that long. £13,450 with 650 XP. We'll ignore the XP, but yeah, £13,500 in the kitty. So, yeah, that's the third episode, all done and dusted. I think I'm going to do another one, you know, just keep it going a little bit, and then we'll do the episode of me buying my truck. So, I'm the CraftyGamer. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you look forward to the rest of the videos I'm going to be doing in this series. So, stay safe, and I'll see you on the virtual roads very, very soon.